two familiar hymns, Stand Up for Jesus, and Onward Christian Soldiers, seem to fit together very well. They remind us that we need to demonstrate our faith and stand firm. Both are familiar melodies that are easy to sing. Both were written in 1858, one in the U.S. and one in England. However, the circumstances behind each of them couldn't be more different. Dudley Ting was 29 when he became pastor of a large Philadelphia church. Things went well until he began preaching against slavery, and he was forced to resign a couple years later in 1856. He helped organize another church and began noontime Bible studies at the YMCA. He helped organize a great rally to reach men, and 5,000 men gathered on Tuesday, March 30th, 1858. Feeling overwhelmed, he told the men, "I would rather this right arm were amputated at the trunk than I should come short of my duty to you in delivering God's message." Over 1,000 men were converted that day. 2 weeks later, while watching a corn thresher, he moved too close and his sleeve was snared. His arm was ripped from its socket and the main artery was severed. 4 days later, the arm was amputated close to the shoulder. And when it appeared he was dying, he told his father, "Stand up for Jesus, Father, and tell my brethren of the ministry to stand up for Jesus." Reverend George Duffield of Philadelphia's Temple Presbyterian Church was so moved by the funeral that the following Sunday he preached from Ephesians 6:14 about standing firm for Christ and read a poem he had written. Stand up for Jesus, ye soldiers of the cross. Lift high his royal banner, it must not suffer loss." The editor of a hymnal heard the poem, found appropriate music, and published it. And we now have a hymn, Stand Up for Jesus. Onward Christian Soldiers, on the other hand, was written by Sabine Baring Gould. Sabine might be described as being a little eccentric. For example, he taught school, and when he taught school, he kept a pet bat on his shoulder. The village children in Horbury, England, were going to march to a neighboring town for a Sunday school rally on the next day, and he was looking for a marching song. Searching through his hymnals and songbooks, he couldn't find one, so he wrote one of his own, Onward Christian Soldiers. Visualize this eccentric preacher singing in step, marching alongside the children, perhaps with a pet bat on his shoulder. And the following arrangement, which I will play for you, combines two great hymns of the faith, Onward Christian Soldiers and Stand Up for Jesus. Have a great day.